Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you a full face of drugstore first impressions. It's on my face right now. To be honest, I feel like the end result is a little bit heavy. Like, I feel like I've got dark eyes and dark lips and I'm not the biggest fan of the final result, but I wanted to show you guys this kind of first impressions video anyway, so even if you just look at all the products like separately and don't kind of look at the overall result, then hopefully you guys will still find this video helpful. But right now I feel like I look super pale and yeah. So I recently did a haul video, and after that video there was quite a lot of products that you guys asked me to test, so I thought that I would do a kind of what's it called? Full face of first impressions. So I'm going to start off by using the Collection Primed and Ready Mattifying Pore Minimizer, and this is just a primer and I guess it's just going to mattify my face and get rid of my pores. Well, that is the hope anyway, so I'm just going to put this on my face now. It feels like one of those kind of silicone-y primers, a bit similar to the Benefit Professional. So I think we can all agree that it definitely mattified my face, and yeah, I'm just looking a lot more matte than I did before I put it on. It was basically just like a clear gel and now my face feels really soft. I'm not really sure about like how pore minimizing it is, but it definitely did like kind of smooth over my skin really nicely. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to make much difference because I always powder my face because I have super oily skin, but I'm going to try and put some liquid highlight on before I do my foundation. I'm just going to give it a go because I've never done this before, and I'm using the Sleek Bare Kissed Illuminator in the shade Monaco. And I showed you guys this in my Christmas haul. A lot of this makeup I did show you guys in my Christmas and like Boxing Day haul, so I'm just going to put some of this on like the high points of my face and see if it actually makes a difference like through my foundation, because I know that loads of people do that, so let's give it a go. And to blend all of my makeup I have 3 sponges by ELF, which again I showed in that video, and I'm going to use this medium one. But this is what the colour looks like. Okay, so that's definitely giving me a glow to my face. However, I've just realised that I've completely like defeated the point of using a mattifying primer, and I'm now going to use a matte foundation, but you know, I just wanted to give this a go. Like, it definitely made me glowy. So I'm now going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and then I'm using the concealer. This is in 110 Porcelain, and then the concealer is in 15, I think. And I did a bit of Googling, and Maybelline do make a shade 10 in the concealer, but judging by pictures, shade 10 looks darker, so I'm really confused like to what their lightest shade is. But yeah, I'm just going to put both of these on my face. So it just squeezes out. I'm not too sure how this colour is going to be on me. Okay, so I'm using the big beauty sponge for this, and it does feel like quite dense, so let's just see how this works. So for some reason I thought this foundation was going to be like full coverage. It's definitely not. However, I don't know whether it's just the blending sponge, because I don't know. I feel like this soaked up a lot of product. It seemed to soak up more product than the like medium-sized sponge did. I'm just gonna try and apply a second coat using this brush from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, which is the F08 brush. Look how pretty this is. And it's just like a buffing brush pretty much, so. I've heard some really good things about this foundation, but I've also heard some really bad things. Right now I'm kind of like in the middle. I don't know, it's not my favourite, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I just feel like it could do with a little bit more coverage, just like personal preference. And also I feel like it kind of picks up on the dry patches a little bit on my face, like around my nose and in my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm now going to try the Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to do this side of my face with the little sponge, and then the other side I'll try with my finger. Okay, so I definitely feel like the concealer went a lot further and like it blended out with like more coverage on this side. Okay, so right now I think I prefer the concealer to the foundation, but it is too dark for me. Like, if you look at my neck and my face, I feel like my face looks a little bit orange, but I have this problem all the time, so I don't blame the products. So currently I don't have a new face powder to try, but I have only used this once on camera, so I thought I'd just use it again to tell you guys what I think of it. This is the NYX HD Finishing Powder, and it just looks like this, and I love this stuff. I've been using it kind of every day for the past week to set my makeup, and I really, really like it. I just had to stop filming for like 10 minutes to try and find my bronzer, because I knew that I wanted to use an MUA bronzer in this video, but I just couldn't remember where I put it, and it turned out I put it in like some random drawer. But anyway, you guys don't care about that. In this video I'm going to be using the MUA Bronzed Perfection Matte Bronzer. and I think I might possibly have used this like once in a video before, but it was like about 6 months ago I think, and I've literally never used it since, and I can't remember if I liked this or not, so I wanted to try it again in this video because I was gonna wear it this morning, but then I thought if I don't like it, I don't want to like go out wearing it, so I'm gonna try it again in this video. Okay, so I actually really like this. I mean, it does a really good job at bronzing. It's not like massively too dark and it blended pretty well. Obviously it's not supposed to be for kind of like contouring, but since I don't have a new kind of contour product to try, I'm probably just gonna leave it there. Okay, so next for blush, I'm trying out this Rosie for Autograph Cream Blusher in the shade Camisole Blush. I guess that's the name of it. But how gorgeous is this packaging? It's like rose gold or copper, and then it's got like a little mirror, and yeah, this is just like a cream blush. I've only like stuck my fingers in it and it's really, really smooth and creamy. Okay, so it is a pretty colour, but I definitely think that I should have done this before I powdered my face. So for my highlight, I have the e.l.f. Illuminating palette, and e.l.f. do ship to the UK now, and this is £7.50 for 4 colours. And when I swatched this in my haul video, I said that it didn't seem like very pigmented at all, but I haven't actually tried it on my face, so I'm just going to try it on my face and see how it goes. Actually, if you're into a natural glow, this would actually be really pretty. It comes out on the face a lot more than it does on your finger. Like on my finger, it just was really like kind of powdery, and it just didn't like translate very well, whereas on the face it actually does like have a glow. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm not into really subtle highlights, so I'm gonna go over the top of this with a new highlight, which I'm trying to... So I recently got this new colour from the MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer highlighter range. This is a new one, which is kind of like a light golden colour, and it's called Golden Scintillation, and I don't know if this is going to be too dark on me, but when you swatch it on your finger it kind of looks like it could just about work. Okay, so this is beautiful. So that gets a big thumbs up from me, and it's only £3. Okay, so moving on to brows, I'm using the Collection Eyebrow Kit in the shade Brunette, and this comes with 3 colours and a brow mascara, so let's give this a game. Okay, so these colours are really dark. There's like a dark brown, a black, and then a kind of taupe sort of colour. I'm using the lightest shade and it's quite dark. The pigmentation of these shades are really, really good. Okay, so I filled my eyebrows in using just the palest shade, but I think if you did have like dark brown hair, you could get the most amazing like ombre brow using these colours, and they are so pigmented, like they went on so easily. It's just a really like quick and easy way to do your brows. So I'm now just going to set them in place with the little brow gel. I have the sleek Au Naturel palette, which looks really, really pretty. But I am also going to be testing the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow in the shade Smoke. And this is just a load of like shimmery shades. So I'm starting off by putting this one and this one in my crease. So I'm then going in with this dark kind of purpley brown colour, which is also matte. And then just going in with this other dark brown colour here, and I'm just going to add that as well. So I think I'm going to go pretty bold and use this colour here, which is kind of like a burgundy shimmer shade. So I'm just going to blend that out. So I'm now just taking this colour up here. I'm just going to put that on the inner part. And then just dipping into my e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking the white. For my eyeliner, I'm now going to be using the Body Shop Skinny Thin Felt Eyeliner Pen. Okay, so I actually quite like that eyeliner quite a lot. It did a really good job. So for my mascara, I'm testing out the Saturated Colour Volumetric Lust Mascara, and it just comes in a little tube like this. It's got a glittery lid, and I'm going to give this a go. Okay, so it's not my favourite mascara in the world, but it is doing a really good job. So I feel like my lashes actually look really nice. I am going to put some lashes on in a minute, but first I'm going to do my lips. So for my lips, I'm testing one of the multitasker pencils from Saturated Colour again. And I've got loads of different shades here. But I think the one that I'm going to use is called Seductive Damson, which is like a purple. And then if you guys saw my haul video, you would have seen the swatches of all of these. But you can use them on your eyes or your lips. So I'm just going to use it as a lip liner today. So to finish off my lips, I'm using the e.l.f. Vampy Violet Velvet Matte Liquid. No, not liquid, just normal lipstick. Okay, that's very dark. Okay, so obviously the lipstick didn't match the lip liner, but I do really like the formula of the lipstick. It's really like smooth. So I'm just going to put on some eyelashes, and the ones that I'm using are the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I will be right back. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that you guys want me to try out, like that's new in from the drugstore, and I'll try and get hold of it and include it in a video. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!